Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out the Crew Motorfest. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is on the PlayStation 5 version. We're gonna go ahead and check this out. As you can see, this is my Corvette from the Crew 2. This is my baby. Everything I've put on it is on there. So that is one cool feature about this game. Now, I've been playing around with this since yesterday morning before I went to work. I got into the beta and I've played this now on the Xbox Series X, played it on the PS5, and I played it on PC. The PC version is absolutely not in the best state right now. I had that thing set at like max settings and it just looked kind of broken. It was locking me to 60 frames per second. But when it comes to like the overall Series X and PS5, they look and feel pretty good. We are in the 60 FPS mode, and I know it's dark right now. It's like every time I try to create a video on this, it's always at nighttime. I'll get in here and then I'll be like, yeah, I want to check that out and check and take a look at it. But I'm gonna give you my initial first thoughts after playing around with this for a while. This is really reminiscent of the Crew and Crew 2 in terms of like the way it looks. I mean, it does obviously look a little bit better. Like there is more of what's it called? There's definitely more. Wait, how come I can't get into the freaking map? Come on. It doesn't even want to let me get into the map. Oh, it's on that side. Oh, I see. All right, so we're gonna get into the map on here. Sorry, I've been playing this on everything else. As you can see, I mean, the map, it's not, I don't think this is as big as the whole United States map. I feel like this is significantly smaller overall, so you'll be able to get to things a whole lot faster, and you'll be able to check this map out pretty quick. So there's the first problem for me. Like this, I wanted this to be, you know, pretty big. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom in right here. We're gonna get ourselves over here to the main highway, and I think we're right there. Wow, look at that, like all that loading in. I mean, to be fair, this is a beta, so I mean, it's definitely not finished product just yet. So I mean, any bugs or glitches or anything like that we see through here, we'll just be like, all right, we'll just write that off for now, just due to the fact that yes, this is a beta and we still got a couple months before launch. So we're not gonna really be negative toward stuff like that until it's a finished $70 banger product. Then we can start going after it. But I gotta say, man, like watching the previews and everything for this game really did make me feel like this was going to be a lot nicer than what it actually is right now. The fact that this looks so much like the older games, it just with a little bit more, you know, vegetation, a little bit more fidelity, stuff like that, that is fairly disappointing, to be completely honest with you. This does look in the performance mode, does look right around 1080p on the PS5, maybe a little bit more with some temporal upscaling and stuff, but I'm playing this on a 1440p monitor and it looks like it's probably 1080p ish, to be completely honest with you. It really does look like the same resolution as playing the Crew 2 on the PS5 after the next gen upgrade. It looks fairly close to that. Like, I mean, I'm glad it's starting to be daytime too, because we'll really get to see. And I'll upload this video at the highest possible quality so that you can throw it on a 4K TV and check this out. The rock faces, all of this stuff just really looks, and I mean, I believe this game is coming to PS4 and Xbox One, so this game is clearly still built with those in mind. Map size is definitely bigger than Need for Speed or Forza Horizon. Like, this map is actually pretty dang big, but I still feel like the whole thing for me with the crew was the scale. Not as much the visuals, but the scale. I really did like the scale of that. I kind of wish they would have just done a full-on next-gen version of the Crew 2 that's like got, you know, more streets, more roads, you know, just a bigger overall map. Don't really care if they would have kept the same visual representation of that game, because it didn't look terrible, but I would have liked to see them expand, bring more cities, bring more mountain pass roads, more stuff like that, because this right here, while it does look good and it does get the job done for the most part in terms of being able to experience, you know, like what it is to drive on an island, they almost would have been better off to just bring the whole map of gosh, what's it called? Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Just add more racing stuff to that. I think that would have done a good job for them, and they would have been able to. Whoa, no, dude! They need an actual solid railing right there. We're gonna go off the road there. Looks like cars still pop in and pop out. And yeah, this definitely still feels like a last gen game 3 years into the next gen. Oh, I know it takes a long time to build these games out, but they've got to start leaving the last gen behind, especially for games like this. They have to. This is going to be our crew for the next 4 or 5 years. Like, this is our crew. This is what we're going to get on our next gen consoles. This is our crew. This is it. This is what we get. I should have just drove straight over through that. But I mean, like, draw distance, everything still looks pretty much the same. I mean, you can still get into your airplanes and stuff. What else? You still got your boats and stuff like that, so that's fairly cool. Maybe you'll be able to do. Maybe they'll bring more of the islands online with future DLCs or something. But as it sits right now, this is a significantly smaller place to be. But there is seeming to be some pretty decent roads. But I mean, anybody wanting to play this on a 4K screen, man, is probably gonna be met with this. I mean, I guess you could say it looks almost 1440p in the daytime. But let's see what you're missing from going with the solid. Okay. Oh wait, I got that set to RGB. Really? Let's go in there. Sorry guys, I had it set on. There we go. Actually, that looks a little bit better. You know what? Like, visual wise, like, you could definitely tell there's more density now. Yeah, it looks like there's a pretty significant cutbacks for performance mode, because I haven't even looked at this mode on the consoles yet, just because why would I? There's a 60 FPS mode. Whoa! Stopping me. Yeah, playing racing games at 30 frames per second is just like, no sirree bot. It's not a fun experience. So I am grateful that we actually have. Ooh, man, we almost did not make that. boatsy. I mean, it just kind of feels like we're just playing around in Miami on the second game. I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Wow. Yeah. See if we can land at this airport. Easy peasy. Wow. Only that was like that on Flight Simulator. No, I'm just joking. Oh gosh. That was pretty good though. Pretty good landing. I don't know. I'm not like super disappointed, but I am a little disappointed. I probably will I don't know if I'm going to pick this one up. I just haven't seen enough in here to convince me that this is a day one buy now. At least for me. I just don't think I will play a whole lot of it. I think it'll sit there like Need for Speed Unbound is. I haven't even finished that one. I don't know, man. Like I like these open world racing games, but I want them to be bigger in scale. I want some bigger. I want like a. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. I feel like I know, but then I get on here and I play this kind of stuff, and I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I will. I don't know. I've got a lot of games coming out in October. I think is what I'll do is I'll probably just get this. Because we've still got... What else do we got? We got Assassin's Creed. Now we got so much stuff in October that I just... Or is this coming out in September? I think this one might be September, so maybe we will pick it up. Maybe we won't have a lot to cover, but I don't know, man. If this game is going to do as well as if this game is going to do as well as gosh dang it, what was that one? If this game is going to do as well as Riders Republic on the channel, I don't know, man. I know a lot of people buy these and like these games and stuff, but I just feel like this smaller map kind of takes away the identity of the crew, what the crew was. The crew was a giant open world playground map that you could go from point to point in like an hour or like a half hour, like 45 minutes or something, whereas this one here you could probably get from one side of the island to the other within like 10 minutes. I mean, let's see where we are on the map. Yeah, this is significantly smaller. Because I mean, look at this. Where were we at? We went all the way down here from this side. Oh yeah, this map is a lot smaller. A lot smaller. I don't know, man. There's to me this isn't the crew. To me this is just a spin-off. Unless they're gonna let you go to all the islands of Hawaii, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, look at this. This does look pretty small. I really hope there's a lot more content coming for this game. Maybe sometimes smaller is better though. Sometimes smaller is better though. Maybe there's enough content in here, like racing and all that other stuff to make it worth it. But to me, it's part of the open world thing. You know what I mean? Like the open world to the crew is the identity of this game for me, and being able to travel to different places. You know, just this map right here, I get a little bit bored with open world games, open world racing games pretty quickly if I'm driving down the same street like every single day. I want it to kind of feel like an adventure at the same time as a racing game. And I mean, obviously there's some pretty nice looking set pieces. The beach looks great. I just don't know if it's 100% doing it for me. Like, this looks a lot better in the 4K in the 4K mode, but wow, that was looking a little bit rough with just the I was looking a little bit rough in the performance mode, for real. I mean, this is still playable. I'm playing it on my monitor, so it's pretty nice. It's not too jerky or whatever, unless you start turning the camera. Flying is really easy because it feels a lot smoother when you're flying. Let me go ahead and oh, we're in the Audi. Now we're in my Audi. My Audi TT. Yeah, I mean, this driving, it was a lot nicer looking flying. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. Come on, Yubi. Oh, man, I was trying to push him and look what happened. Look what happened. Look at that. Pushed way out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, handling feels better. Definitely feels a lot. Maybe not. It was feeling good there for a second until I crashed. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know what to feel about this game. I just don't think the scale is there. I think the scale is kind of gone. That makes the crew that has the identity for this game, man. Like, that is the identity for the crew for me, is the huge open world map. So yeah, that's kind of a big thing for me. So alright, my friends, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm still kind of undecided on if I'm gonna buy this or not. The way things are looking right now, I'm probably, I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. I usually buy the $100 version of Ubisoft games, but I might just play around with this one on Ubisoft Plus, to tell you the truth. I might just sign up for Ubisoft Plus and give this one a shot. You never know which ones are going to drive through you and which ones aren't. So, alright, my friends. Thank you guys for watching. This is the PS5 version. So, alright, guys.